back to F-16 Fitness. Lieutenant Colonel James T. Reeman, call sign Iceman here. Ready to get you through our first warm-up. Remember, as we start out on our Operation F-16 Fitness, it's important to remember vision, passion, and discipline. You've got the vision because you're here doing this with passion today. We're going to have the discipline to follow through. One quick thought for the day is that there's two types of folks out there. Those that do what they ought to, and those that make excuses not to. And by having this video in and doing this with me today, you are definitely doing what you ought to. So without further ado, let's get started. These are going to be quick, concise, and fun, so stick with me. This warm-up is designed to get your heart rate up and get your muscles warm. A lot of dynamic stretching and movement. We'll save the static stretching for the end of our workout. First thing we're going to do are 20 simple jumping jacks. So the higher you get up, the better off you are. Get your hands all the way together at the top, nice and straight on the sides. There's 5, 6, 7, 8. You don't have to rotate around, but I'll just give you the perspective of all sides. And don't hold me to the exact number of count, because talking and counting is not one of my areas of expertise. There's about 20 good jumping jacks. Next thing we're going to do, warming up the upper body a little bit, are some huggers. All we're doing is wrapping our arms one over the other and alternating top over bottom. Bring them all the way around and make contact with your shoulders as far back as you can, just getting them warmed up. After we get a few huggers in, let's do some alternating arm circles, backwards with the right arm, as close as you can keep it to your body in a nice symmetrical circle. Same thing with the left side. And then we're going to bring that right arm forward. And same thing with the left. I'm going to mention a few of the basic disclaimers here. Obviously, consult with a physician before you start any exercise program. And if you have any pain or issues, please talk to a doctor about it. Don't press through injury pain in your effort to make yourself more fit. Get that worked out first. All right, next thing we're going to do is just a little bit of quick running in place. High knees. Get those knees up, get that heart rate going. Arms pump, alternating with the legs. Nice high knees. Keep it going. All right, just a few more seconds of this to get the heart rate going. All right, transition to toy soldiers. Arm comes out about eye level and bring those toes up to meet the hand. And we just alternate sides. Get several on each side. This warms up our hip flexors as well as our hamstrings. So good looking toy soldiers here. All right, transition to our next little running exercise. Going to bring our heel right up to our butt cheeks and do a little bit of stretching out our quadriceps, the front of the leg. Just an in-place jogging. All right, now we've got those legs warmed up. We're going to do just a few bodyweight squats. Bodyweight squats are going to be a big part of what we do. We're going to open our feet up just a little bit. Feet just a little bit wider than hips width apart. And come down with your torso upright. Try not to bend forward. Try to keep your weight in your heels, not your toes. Hip crease gets below our knee, okay? Well below parallel, arms come up. All right, let's get 10 good. It's important to get low. In 2003, when we were deployed over to the Middle East, we were at an undisclosed location. All we had were tents, no equipment. And that's where me and my comrades learned to do a lot of these simple but very effective exercises. All right, after about 10 of those, now we're going to do some kind of hip flexor openers. Bring that knee forward and out. Forward and out. I'm just going to get a couple of these on each side. All right. After we do that, we're going to get some nice reach, quadricep stretch. As I bring this hand up, I'm going to bring this leg back, this leg back, and stretch that quad. Step and step. This one takes a little bit of balance. If you need to lean against something when you're first doing these, that's fine. Foot pull while you extend. All right. Those are upright ones. We're going to get down on the deck now and do some that warm up our abs as well as our chest. First thing we're going to do on the ground here are just a couple of push-ups. Anytime I get into that plank position, hands are under the shoulders, and I do push-ups. You can modify these if you need to from your knees. Ideally, though, you want to come down, chest touch with the ground. Okay? Get about 10 of these. Get you up nice and warmed up. Alright, so that's the push-up portion. Next thing we're going to do are a couple of sit-ups. We do our sit-ups a little differently. Soles of the feet come together. This removes our hip flexors from the equation and forces us to focus a little bit more on our abs. I bring my hands back and touch them overhead, and then all the way up and I touch them beyond my feet. Okay? Notice my feet don't come off the ground. Yours may do that at first. These are very difficult. Move your feet out. That'll make it a little bit easier. As you get better at them, move your feet in. The closer you get your feet to yourself, the less leverage you have for your legs, and the more you're forced to use your abs. A couple more of these little sit-ups. And then on certain one of your all-time favorites, some mountain climbers. Plank position. Outside foot, knee comes outside the elbow, and switch. Just do these for a few seconds, get that blood flowing, heart rate going, getting ready for our workout today. All right, after a few mountain climbers, pop back up. We're going to do some jumping jacks, and then we're going to finish up with a Samson lunge. So let's get a dozen or so more jumping jacks, keep the body moving. And then Samson lunge is simply going to be a step forward lunge. And as I step forward, I want to form two 90-degree angles with my legs. 90 degrees here, 90 degrees here. I don't want to get this knee out over the toe, and I don't want this knee to rest on the ground, but I can get it just above the ground. That's the lower body portion. The upper body portion is interlace the fingers and stretch overhead. And alternate. Just getting started, this workout, this warm-up may be a little bit challenging, and if you're an experienced exerciser, you may like to go through this warm-up 2 times if you want to. Get your body and your heart rate where you feel like you're ready to work out. Alright, when we turn the video back on, we'll be ready for the workout. Alright, welcome back to Operation F-16 Fitness, day number 4. No doubt you're a little sore now, and you've been giving your workouts the intensity that they need, and I appreciate that, because remember, one of our F-16 Fitness principles is how we do anything is how we do everything. So I want you to bring the intensity, your vision, passion, and discipline to each one of these workouts. We've got our handy Tabata timer with us, and we are going to start out on day number 4 here with some alternating leg kicks. Show you what that looks like. Okay, we're going to start that in just a second. Let me show you what these look like. Our alternating leg kicks, our desire is to get our foot above our hip, okay? And only one foot on the ground at a time. So we alternate here, okay? I put our hands up. So this will be 1, 2, 3, 4. And remember, we're going to have to get 8 rounds, and we want to try to keep our number the same or increase. So pace yourself through these. We're going to start in 1 second, and here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. 20 seconds. Get that leg up. Hopefully you've done a good warm-up so you're nice and loose. All right, 20 for me. That's about 1 per second. 10 seconds rest. You're going to like the lineup we have in store for you today. Good, hard workout today, day number 4. Here we go, 20 seconds. Come on, guys. All right, 2 rounds down, 6 rounds to go. F-16 Fitness, Tabata Day 4. Here we go. 3 seconds and go. Good work. Right up to our 20-second limit there. All right. 3 rounds in the book, 5 rounds to go. You guys are doing great. Keep up the intensity. And Here we go. Arms up, feet up. And hustle on that last one. Remember, you're going to record your results today with the lowest number that you finished. We're halfway there. 4 rounds down, 4 rounds to go. Hustle to get to my 20. All right, now it's all downhill, only 3 rounds left. 5 rounds in the book, 3 rounds to go. Alternating leg kicks. All right, keep yourselves honest. I think my kicks were a little lower that time. So 2 rounds to go. Keep those feet high. Here we go. All right, 1 round, 20 seconds left to work, that's it. Here's our quick rest, 20 seconds left. Here we go, let's push it. All right, 30 that time. Obviously, I'm only going to be able to record 20 as my score, because that was the lowest amount. All right, let's get a quick recovery. I'm going to take a little bit of my recovery workout drink here, and get ready for our next set. These are going to be walkouts. I'm going to show you some modifications on this, because it's tough to do it as prescribed. Walkouts look like this. This combines strength, balance, and flexibility. Feet are a little bit wider than shoulder width. Okay? And we're going to come down, bend your knees a little bit if you need to. Walk out to a plank, get a push-up, walk back to standing. What are the modifications? Come to a knee if you need to. Walk out, plank, push-up, push back to a knee, then stand up. Okay? Ideally, I don't want those knees touching. If you have to start out that way, that's how we're going to do it. All right, without further ado, let's see how many we can get in 20 seconds for 8 rounds. Our time begins in 3 seconds. There we go. There's 1. Stand all the way up. There's 2. There's 3. All the way down on that push-up. Here's 4. All right, so 4 good ones is what I'm shooting for each time. This one's a little lower rep because it takes some time. Nice one, here we go. There's 1. There's 2. Here's 3. There's 4. Good work. All right. 2 rounds down, 6 rounds to go. Here we go. Again. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 3 rounds in the books. You guys are doing great. Only 5 rounds to go. 2, 3, and 4. Halfway there, baby. 4 rounds down, 4 rounds to go. You guys are looking great, looking strong. Here we go. Last one. All right. How many rounds? 5 down, 3 to go. All downhill. That's only 12 more reps for me. Maybe 13. All right. 4. Walkouts. Down low. And 2. And last one. Hurry. Made it. All right. 2 rounds to go. Guys are doing great. This is where it gets hard. 4th quarter, power through. Bring the intensity. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, 7 down, 1 to go. This is where it gets fun. What are you made of? Give it to me here in this last round. All right. 2, 3, 4. No bonus reps for me. Very good job. Grab a quick drink, catch your breath, go right into jumping lunges. We've done jumping squats, we've done lunges, we're going to do jumping lunges. A little bit similar to our leg kicks. What we want to do in our lunge, remember, we're going to get near 2 90-degree angles. So 90 on the front leg, 90 on the back. Our jumping lunge, we go from here, we explode up, and we switch feet position. Okay? I put my hands up, that's an option. It's going to force you to engage your core a little more. Okay? This is a high intensity exercise, as you might imagine. So pace yourself. You're going to shoot to get as many in your 8th round as you did in your 1st. Record your lowest number so that you can improve the next time we do it. I'll do it at some different angles so you can get a look. We're going to start 3 seconds. That's 8 rounds. 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. Only 4 minutes total. And a fraction of that what you're working. So here we go. Start your lunge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's going to be good for me. All right. However many you got, record it. 7 more times. Here we go. All right. How many did you get? 2 rounds down, 6 rounds to go. Works just as much this way, but I'm going to try it. 2, 13. I'm finishing this a second early. I want you to be better than me. Go for the full 20 seconds. All right. Here we go. Start down and go. Engage that core. All right, how many rounds is that? Should be getting easy here. All downhill. 4 rounds down, 4 rounds to go. We're halfway home. Halfway home. Keep it up. You can do these anywhere. Nice long steps. 13. All right. Might have dripped a little sweat there. Hopefully you're sweating too. Getting you in the best shape of your life in just 30 days. Here we go. All right. 3 rounds to go. I find it slower, sometimes hurts more. All right, you guys are doing great. 6 rounds down, only 2 rounds to go, then just 1 more exercise. Here we go. Don't burn. Good work. 1 round to go. Keep it up. All right. Whatever number you've been getting, I want you to get 1 more on this last rep. 1 more rep on the last round. Here we go. All right, 15 for me. I'm going to record 13 because that was my lowest number of my 8 rounds. You guys are doing great. We're down to our last exercise. I know it breaks your heart. We are going to get on the deck for this one. Do a small camera angle adjustment. In F-16 fitness, we don't do a lot of deliberate abs. The reason we don't, we're using compound movements that I learned from Special Forces guys in the desert, through my own professional training, things that you can do anywhere and utilize your entire body. When you're using your entire body, your core is engaged every time. So we're working our abdominals and our lower back and our core with a lot of these exercises. Here's one where we're going to deliberately engage them. You remember our sit-ups we did earlier? These are going to be V-ups where we come up and touch our toes. Up and touch our toes. So on the down reps, I want your hands to touch the ground behind you. Heels either touch, or if you want to work yourself even harder, they come with about 1 inch of the ground without touching. You might see me do a little bit of both. For example purposes and because I'm getting tired, like I hope you are too. So once again, we go up, touch, touch, touch. All right, pace yourselves. 8 rounds, Tabata V-ups. Here we go in 3 seconds. All right. 6. May need to take breaks on these. It's okay. 7, 8, 9. All right. 9 is the goal. May have been a mistake for me to do that many, because I'm going to get 9 in the next 7 rounds. Here we go. Any break for me? All right. Woo, 2 rounds down, 6 rounds to go. You guys are doing great. 3, 2, 1, here we go. That was another good. Good job, guys. All right. Is that only 3 rounds? That is only 3 rounds. 5 rounds to go. Here we go. Okay. It doesn't look like I'm working. I am, and I hope you are too. We're halfway there. Okay, we got 8 that time, so 8's going to be my number for today. Hopefully you see that no matter how good a shape you think you're in, you can always get humbled here. Here we go. Legs straight. That's for me, not for you. All right, 7's the number. Oh, so you're used to seeing the old coach here, Lieutenant Colonel, increase each round. Mere mortal today. Here we go. All right. A little rest. How many rounds we got left? Can you believe it? 1 left. Here we go. Give it everything. 2, 3. Straighten those legs. All right, how'd you do? I started at 9, found 8, and found 7 was going to be all that was realistic for me today. However, here's the important thing. You gave it your all. 16 minutes, 12 minutes of work, all-out effort at F-16 Fitness. Thanks for joining me for day 4. Did a great cool down, and I'll see you at day 5. All right, you've just finished a great workout, and an important part of any workout is the cool down. As I alluded to earlier, static stretching kind of went by the wayside, doing all those calisthenics and stretches before a workout, but they definitely have a place after workout. And one of the principles we talk about a lot in F-16 Fitness is how you do anything is how you do everything. So give the same attention to detail to your warm-up and your cool down as you do your workouts. The same level of intensity and drive, and you'll definitely see great results. First thing we're going to do with the cool down is just stretch out those hamstrings. We worked them pretty good today, so bend over, get down as far as you can. If you can get your toes, great. If you can't get as far, work on keeping a straight back and work your way toward the ground. Slowing your heart rate down a little bit, stretching out those hamstrings. Come back up. We may have done some lunges today, but we're still going to step out into that lunge. Now I want you to rest that back foot on the ground. Go ahead and flatten out those back toes. Reach over and twist. Our hip flexors get a lot of work in a lot of the squats and lunges and stuff that we do. So open them up and support. All right, hands now come to the middle. Nice stretch here as we transition to the other side. And same thing on the other leg. Hands come up. Back to our standing position. I'm going to incorporate a little bit of balance into this one. I want you to take about a 3-foot step forward. Feet, toes all aligned in the same direction. Hands overhead. Come down to that front foot. Try to work your head toward your knee. If you can make contact hip-knee, actually activates your thyroid and helps with your metabolism. Might have to bend that front knee a little bit to put your head there, and that's okay. Raise up from this stretch, put your hands out in front, use your abdominals to come up. All right, switch sides. Topple over that front leg without toppling all the way. Head comes to knee. Try to straighten both legs. Back up. All right, a little bit of upper body stretch. Remember we did these huggers at the beginning. Now we're just going to slow them down. Hold that arm across. Hold it. And we're going to go the other way. Now we'll bring it up overhead. Similar thing. Elbow goes to the sky. Grab the elbow, pull it back. Same thing on the other side. Elbow up, pull it back. Now, down to all fours. Couple of finishing stretches. Nice tabletop position. Take your right arm, thread it through, and lay down on your right ear. This should feel really good to your shoulder. And switch sides. Left arm up, thread it through, stretch it out. Back up to your tabletop. Spread your knees just a little bit wide. Sit back toward your heels. If you can sit on them, that's ideal. And stretch out to the front and get your forehead to the ground. All right, back up to your feet. And last finishing stretch, hamstrings one more time. And up. All right, good job on the cool down today. If you're still got your heart rate pretty high, you might want to go through that sequence one more time. And we'll see you next time for the next F-16 fitness workout.